So apparently the All Blacks have taken a page out of the Springboks playbook, and it is a Tuesday, and we're seeing the announcement of this All Blacks lineup for their upcoming game up against the Japanese. Now, normally we would see Scott Robertson and his selectors announce their sides on the Thursday, but going very early, and I'm not too sure why. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation, but there are certainly some big changes for this AB's lineup. But starting in the front row, it is number 1, Tamaiti Williams, number 2, Asafa Moore, and number 3, Pasilio Tosi. So 3 men who weren't given a huge amount of time throughout the Rugby Championship, with the exception of coming off the bench, and also when that De Groot injury was there, we saw Tamaiti Williams get himself some starts, but a very physical front row that definitely will want to try and push the Japanese backwards early in this contest. In the locking duo, we see a couple Blues, including a new captain, but not this man at 4. It is Sam Darry. Any chance that he's been given so far from the All Blacks, he does make the most of it, so hopefully this will be no different. Number 5, Patrick Tuipulotu, the captain of the ABs. There is no Scott Barrett in this lineup. There is no Adi Savia, which does then bring the opportunity for Tuipulotu in the loose forward trio. It is number 6, Samapeni Finau. He has had a real lack of minutes throughout the Rugby Championship, having Wallace Satiti take his spot for a majority of the comp. Number 7, Sam Cane. He will be the vice-captain alongside Anton Lienert-Brown. And then at number 8, it is Wallace Satiti. He hasn't actually started a game for the All Blacks at number 8, but from his form that we saw throughout the Rugby Championship, they've given him the big chance here. In the backline, number 9, Cam Roigard, his first game for the All Blacks since his injury in Super Rugby Pacific, partner with Damian McKenzie in that number 10 jersey. That is a future combination that could go extremely well for the All Blacks. I feel like the pace that those two should be able to bring will actually match up quite nicely stylistically with this Japanese side. Out on the left wing, it is Mark Talia. In the midfield, they have gone Anton Lienert-Brown at number 12, number 13, Billy Proctor. So this will be his first minutes since up against the Fijians, which took place around 3 months ago. So it's been a long time since we've seen Proctor. He's had a few games of the Bunnings NPC, but now back in the AB's jersey. Number 14, Sevu Reece, and then number 15, Stephen Perofeta. He has dealt with his own injury troubles, but now he's back ready to go at fullback. Looking through at the bench, and once again we do see a lot of changes here for the ABs. Number 16, George Bell, number 17, Ofa Tuangafasi, and number 18, Fletcher Null. So the 3 players that we see missing out in this game will be Cody Taylor, Ethan De Groot, and Tyrell Lomax. So you would assume they will be extremely fresh heading into the next match up against the English, which is happening next weekend for the Autumn Internationals. Number 19, Josh Lord. He was brought in as injury cover due to many injuries that we have seen for the All Blacks in that loose forward trio. Number 20, a debut for Peter Lakai. Now, he is a player that a lot of people have almost been begging Scott Robertson to give the chance to, and this is going to be the big opportunity. Now, I do hope they give him more than a few minutes at the end of the game, because we've seen that time and time again with All Blacks debutants. Just ask Stephen Perofeta, just ask Harry Plummer. Plenty of those guys only getting a very small window to make the most of their opportunity. Hopefully Peter Lakai gets a solid 30 or so minutes here. Number 21, TJ Perenara, so no Cortez Aratama for this game. Number 22, David Havili, and number 23, another debut for the All Blacks, and it will be Ruben Love. So what this lineup tells us, there are a lot of changes compared to what we saw in the Rugby Championship, and I would have to assume a majority of these players will not be in the starting side for up against the English, but it is in a way a trial to show the coach exactly what you can do and why you should get a spot in those upcoming massive games up against England, Ireland, France, and also the Italians. But nonetheless, do let me know what you think of this lineup, and also tell me why they are announcing it on a Tuesday rather than the Thursday. We did have a video scheduled for 7 p.m. where we were giving our All Blacks lineup predictions, so luckily we saw that the squad was announced before that video came out. But overall, I'll just tell you, we got 100%. Of course, not a single thing wrong in that video. But nonetheless, do let me know what you think of the side. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be doing the live commentary for the game that is taking place at 6:50 p.m. on Saturday night. And I will see you all for the next one.